Hello, Leo. Thank you so much for joining me today on Fortune's Wheel Tarot. This is going to be a reading for April 3rd through the 9th, 2023, or whenever this message finds you. I offer this for the highest good to benefit the planet. Release me from any blocks and restrictions. May this serve all who need. Spirit and angel guides, keepers of the divine white light, keepers of the AKASHIC records, ascended masters. What are the messages for Leo at this time, please? Messages for Leo at this time. Thank you. The Four of Scrolls, the Karmic Trench. The number 8, Archangel Raphael, Major Arcana in the Akashic Tarot. The Six of Forces, the Waterfall. On the bottom of the deck, the One of Keys, the Architect. This card is about being the architect of all you survey and creating and carving out the life that you want to create, Leo. And doing that every day in small ways is a good start. Even if it's changing the way you brush your teeth, as mundane as that might seem. The first card out for you is the Karmic Trench, the Four of Scrolls, and you can see that the gentleman there is actually digging a hole that is quite a bit deeper than he needs to. There are rows that are left unplanted. There is, he's just digging himself deeper and deeper. And so this card is indicating that there's a situation you could be dealing with right now that is karmic and it's triggering you, and the way to deal with these situations, it's advised, is to recognize those triggers as they come about, and you are the one who is able, and the only one who is able, to recognize the trigger, change your reaction to the external circumstances, and therefore rising above the karma of that situation. You're changing that situation and rising out of the karmic trench by doing that. So every time that you see a pattern and you recognize it, whether it's in your relationships, jobs, whatever it is, in your beliefs, there are self-sabotaging choices. So if you notice yourself making any old choices that dig you deeper into your karmic trench, you can change your actions to change your future. And it requires you to make a conscious effort, obviously, every step of the way. So you're recognizing that, I think, right now, Leo, and it's work. There have been previous incarnations that you have dealt with this before. And the message from this card is that you've returned to this life to try to change those patterns. But of course, we get caught up. We don't realize how difficult it's going to be when we get down here. And we get caught up in life and with relationships and people we love. It's a lot more difficult once we're here in these earthly bodies. And so the first step is recognizing the triggers, and then you can make the choice to change your reaction. And you can do that. It will require work every step of the way, but you can do it. And if it's too hard, remind yourself sometimes that if not for this work, you could go lifetimes making the same choices that do not get you out of this karmic trench. You could bury these feelings for lifetimes and go through the same thing over and over. But if you make a commitment to change it every day, Leo, if you make that commitment, you can dig yourself out of it. So the Akashic Force for this card says to take a moment to remember an old negative pattern that you know all too well that has kept you stuck. Close your eyes and breathe in the presence and power of your higher self. You become stronger. You are filled with the will to step out of the mud. And you do, now and every time you fall into this pattern again. So sometimes that's all it takes is reminding ourselves. The hardest thing is recognizing those patterns sometimes, Leo. Especially, if you've grown up in a dysfunctional household, those patterns are, your life. That's what you're used to, and you don't know, until you get a little older sometimes and get out and meet other people's families to realize that wasn't necessarily the way that things should have been, So it's not your fault. That's the thing. You can't carry guilt about what's happened in past lives or in the past, in this life. You can only move on from here. So give yourself that grace, Leo, to move on. You can recognize now. Recognizing it is the hardest thing sometimes. Seeing those triggers, calling them out for what they are, it's difficult. But doing that just takes the power right away from it, and that removes the karma from it, so you can rise above it. The second card for you is the number 8, Archangel Raphael, and this is a beautiful card for you to get next, because the green of this karmic trench card right here, you can see that ball of light that he's holding right there. That's actually the same color as the heart chakra. And that's all about what Archangel Raphael is about. He's walking toward you, sharing his healing and uplifting light. He is a profoundly loving spirit, and he has an important role in bringing the Akashic power to you. He carries the energy of love, family, miracles, blessed journeys, and healing, and he can share all of these intentions with you and more. Of all the archangels, Raphael most often comes in the guise of a human. This card can indicate that others around you may be helping you and attending to you now. It also portends a time of achievement in your personal life. Raphael is opening the door to that. Blessings abound with this card, and there may be the renewal of a lost dream, a healing, perhaps of a physical condition or a broken heart, or the reuniting with family members. Even if this has been ongoing for a while now, Raphael's power can help you break through to heal those issues. And he is known as the miracle worker. So the Akashic Force for this card says to open yourself to the presence and touch of Archangel Raphael, who stands beside you now. Close your eyes and take a deep breath and feel your whole self fill with the healing energy of boundless love. Every cell, every thought, every moment vibrates with the radiant power and love of Raphael. That is beautiful, Leo, especially after that karmic trench card. If you feel like you can't climb out of it sometimes, just remember and try to meditate on Archangel Raphael and that love that he's holding there, sharing that with you, that you can do it. You can do it. The next card out for you is the Six of Forces, the waterfall. And the Archangel Raphael is a very powerful card. It is a major arcana, so that power is with you right now, Leo. If you feel weak, Remember to carry that love inside of you and that divine love and power with you. For the waterfall, the Six of Forces. Forces cards are likened to wands in the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot. So these are action cards. And this waterfall is roaring down a beautiful body of water there. And it's reminding you of your incredible personal power and the force within you, Leo. You are a dynamo in the universe, and you've got the ability to shape any situation in a way that honors you and moves your life forward. The element of water is fluid, and like the waterfall, your personal energy never stops. Your life force is never ending. It springs forth from your eternal past and roars into your limitless future, extending into the farthest reaches of the universe. That's mind-blowing, isn't it? It's true. It's a time of deep thought and even deeper emotions, as well as an expansion of psychic energy, Leo. Use this time to act on these and tap into your power that is ever flowing. The Akashic force for this card reads, take a deep breath and fill every part of your being with the energy of a great waterfall. Feel the power that electrifies and lights the world pouring through you. How do you want to use that power today? Beautiful messages for you from the Akashic Tarot. We all have to do the work we should climb out of the karmic trench, Leo. I shouldn't say we all do the work because unfortunately some people never do. But I think that you're acknowledging that work right now. You're recognizing those triggers. You feel that love deep within you, and you should. If you don't, remind yourself of it, even if it's moment to moment. And you have the power of the waterfall, one of the greatest forces on the planet, water, the ability to move and shape things. Very powerful Akashic Tarot cards for you right now, Leo. It looks like a beautiful week for you. You're doing the work, and there's definitely much reward in that. So with Archangel Raphael, beauty coming in, and you changing your life. That's what that waterfall means to me. You changing and shaping your life into the way that you want it to be. And, of course, you had the Architect card on the bottom. And that's exactly what that card means, is carving out the life that you want. So that goes beautifully with those cards. You're making the changes that you need to make, recognizing those karmic patterns, calling on the love that you need, calling it in, and shaping your future, shaping your destiny to live the life that you want. So, congratulations to you, Leo. I hope that it's an awesome week for you, and it looks to be. This is also a time of the new moon. If I did not mention that, we're still under the new moon in Aries, so you still have time to plant those intentions into the universe so that when the moon comes full 6 months from now in Aries, you can see what those manifestations come to be, Leo. This is the Wild Offering Oracle by Tasha Silver. Empowerment. When you ask the divine to take over, you get pulled into your own authentic power. It's a force of inner love that wants your wholeness and magnificence. Unfold my true and radiant self, dear divine. That is absolutely beautiful for you, Leo. Unfold my authentic self. Unfold my true and radiant self, shaping and forming your life. Love wants your wholeness and magnificence. Beautiful. I'm going to pull a final card for you from the Universe Has Your Back deck. Feel empowered, Leo. Feel empowered this week. You are a beautiful and radiant being. Feel in your authentic power. Raphael is with you, empowering you with love. That is a beautiful message. Spirit and angel guides, what is the final message for Leo from the Universe Has Your Back deck? Final message for Leo for this week or this time from the Universe Has Your Back deck. Thank you. My fearless freedom lights up the world. If that's not empowerment, I don't know what is. My fearless freedom lights up the world. You are on fire right now, Leo. Feel that power. Those are beautiful messages for you. I hope this resonated with you. Thank you so much for joining me today, Leo. If you liked this reading, please like and subscribe right now, and I will see you next time. Love and light.